Hey, Danny, good morning. Hope you're well today. It is Saturday, May 16th, and we're going to do our morning workout. So I'm just going to wait for another minute or two for anyone to be able to jump on to YouTube and Facebook Live. And we're going to get started. We're going to be using some kettlebells today, some weights if you have them. If you have a stability ball, that might be useful for one of the exercises. And that's it. And then we're going to get started. And there's going to be one more moment for see if we get anybody else. And then and we'll start our warm-up. Okay, so why don't we get started? We're going to start with a breathing drill. So we'll start with child's pose breathing. Trying to come down on the floor, heels together, push the hands away from the floor and push the heels back. The hips back to the heels, I mean. Nice deep breath into the belly, away from the shoulders. Hold that breath for just a couple seconds and then release the entire breath. Really push it out. I'm going to do 4 more. And 1 more. Okay, come on up. And we are going to go into double leg hip bridges. So you're going to be lying down. Bring the heels in to about your fingertips. I want you to start with squeezing the glutes and then pushing the heels into the ground so you can lift your hips up. A nice tight squeeze for 2 seconds at the top and then come back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, engage those glutes. 5, 6, holding that for 2 seconds at the top. 7, and 1 last one. 8. Great job. We're going to go into shin rolls. I'm just going to check and see. I see we got a few other people. I'll make sure everybody's in. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you. Let's go into shin rolls. Feet hip width apart. Drop the knees down to one side and then to the other. You can always put your hands behind your back for a little extra support. Just bring them forward when you get to this position so you can just make sure you're bringing yourself upright. 3, 4, 5, and 1 last one, 6. Okay. We're going to go into side lying hip abduction. So you're going to be lying on your side. You can have either both legs out or you can bend the bottom knee. And then you're going to lifting with the heel. So that toe could be pointed down a little bit. 1, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up. And we're going to do a half kneeling hip flexor. So my front knee, 90 degrees, over my heel, right over my heel, nice and tall. I'm going to squeeze the glutes and tuck the hips. Hold that for just a second and then release. That's 1. 2. Push that front foot into the ground. 3, and without moving it, drag it toward, pull it toward you. You'll deepen the stretch. 5, 6. We're going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, great. So we're going to do a T-spine rotation exercise. You guys, we've done this in the gym. We haven't done it online yet so far. So down in quadruped, turn one leg out and open, and then you're going to reach up and come back down under. Okay, so I'm going to turn around just so you can see my position. One leg out to the side. I'm going to reach up and under. That's 1, 2, don't swing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Good job. We are going to go straight into single leg quadruped rock backs. So you're back down in that quadruped position. My wrists are under the shoulders. One leg goes straight out and then push away from the floor, hips back, almost like that child's pose position. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. Push those hips back. Feel that stretch. Okay, great. Last one on the floor is going to be floor pikes. So if you come into quadruped and then bring back one foot and then the other for a nice tall plank, make sure your shoulders are over your wrist, and then push those hips up, keeping the knees straight. Those legs straight. That's 1. We're going to do 5, 2, 3. When you come back to that tall plank, be in a tall plank. Don't sag down. 4, and 5. Come down to the knees, and you can come on up. All right. If you want to set a watch, get credit for your exercise. And then let's start with a march. Bring those knees up nice and high. Bring those arms, or fix a ponytail. And let's take it to a skip. And a run. Get yourself warmed up for our strength. All right, good job. We're going to start with arm circles. Next, we're going 10 to the front. 1, 2, 3. That was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And going backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go to hip circles. If you can't do hip circles, you can do the alternating heel to butt. That's an option. Hip circles, we're going to go 5 to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 5 to the outside. Try to bring that leg up parallel to the ground. 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go into toe touches. So we'll be practicing that hinge we'll do later. You're going to stand up nice and tall, hands up, push the hips back. We're going to keep those legs straight. Reach for as low as you can, toes, shoelaces, shins, keeping the legs straight and coming back up. Push the hips back. That's 2. We're going for 10. 3. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. And then we're going to go into rockette. So you're going to step back and then kick high for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squat with a pull. So feet are hip width apart. Arms are going to be straight out. I want you to push those hips back and down
And then on your way up, we're pulling apart across the chest. Okay, my knees staying over my ankle, or not going over my toes. So let's do 10, 2, 3, 4, hips back, 5, 6, 7. You're breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. That's 8, 9, 10. Good job. High to low rotation. So if you have a lightweight or a small ball you can hold a pillow from your couch. Okay, we're going to be, I want you to see my feet because we want to rotate that back foot. Okay, so we're going to go start out high, rotate down low, rotating the back foot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to center, and we're going to start on the other side. High on my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You can put that down. And we're going to do a lateral squat. Okay, so for my lateral squat, I'm going to have my feet wide apart and then push my hips to one side and down. That's 1. 2, we're doing 6. 3, I'm going to change my direction. 4, hips are going back. 5, 6. Okay, and then we're going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the warm-up. Take a drink of water, and we're going to go to core. Hey, Karen and feeders, and somebody who wanted to work out but is going to do it tomorrow. So there is definitely a class tomorrow, 10 o'clock, for core. 2 exercises. Oh, no, that's not the exercise. We're going to be doing a side plank. Okay, so you guys know this. Elbow right under the shoulder, and I'd come up for my side plank. The variation on the side plank would be to bend my bottom leg and come up like this. Okay, that makes it a little easier. If you need to do that, it's totally fine. The second exercise that we're going to do for core is a pullover. You can have a kettlebell. My kettlebell is too heavy for that particular exercise, so I'm going to use a dumbbell. You can use a dumbbell, my legs 90-90. I'm engaging my core, my back into the ground, and pull forward. My elbows stay bent the whole time, same position. I'm hinging like from the shoulder. Hover for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then you come forward. Okay, when you come forward, you don't have to hold it. You just go straight back, holding for 3. So those are our 2 exercises for core. We are going to do 30 seconds on each side for the side plank, and then we're going to do 10 reps on the pullover. Okay, so let's get ready for those side planks. Okay, get yourself into position, and then come on up, and here we go. Squeeze those glutes, draw in those abs, lift those hips up, and breathe. Keep breathing, you're almost there. You have about 5 more seconds. Hold everything tight and drop down. Good job. We're going to switch sides. So get yourself into position. Come on up and let's go. Keep those legs together. Squeeze the glutes. You're in a nice straight line. Keep it going. You have 5 more seconds. Good job. You can stop. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Oh no, no rest. That's just the plank. We're going to go right into the belt pullover. Sorry, I didn't mean to tease you with a rest. 90-90 on my legs, back into the ground. I'm going to come up, hover for 1, 2, 3. That was 1. 2, 2, 3. That's 2. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 8. Really draw those abs in. If this is too easy, let your knees out a little bit. 9. And last one, 10. Bring it up. And then put it back down. Good job. Yeah, so this exercise, you can make it a little easier by bringing your legs in a little more, or you can make it harder by extending your legs out a little bit, okay? So do what's good for you. The back should always stay pressed into the ground. If you feel any lower back pain, bring those knees in a little, okay? A few more seconds rest, and then we're gonna go right back into that side plank. Getting my timer. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna get up into that plank, and here we go. You got this. Squeeze the glutes, draw in the abs. 5 more seconds. And drop down. Switch to the other side. Oops. Come on up and let's go. Halfway there. Really squeeze everything together. Really working those obliques right now. And drop down. Good job. And we're going right back over into our pullovers. So heels are up. And let's pull in. Over the head, holding for 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Pull in those abs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, good job. That is core. So get some water, and we're gonna review what the strength exercises are gonna be for today. So take a little break. Okay, so we have 4 exercises today, and we are going to do 4 sets of 10. Okay. Sorry, guys. So the first one is going to be a kettlebell deadlift. Okay, so if you have a kettlebell, this is what you'll be doing. Lining your ankles up with the kettlebell, right? It's nice back here between my ankles. Lining them up. You're going to push those hips back and take a deep breath in on your way down. Pushing those hips. Your knees will bend. Nice tight grip on that kettlebell. Hold that breath at the bottom. Push yourself up quickly. You want to let the breath out halfway up. So I'm going down slow and coming up more quickly. If you don't have a kettlebell, your alternate would be to do an RDL, okay? So you're going to take your weights nice and close to your body, right? Keeping the legs fairly straight. You're going to push those hips back. Come back up, squeezing the glutes at the top, right? Nice flat back. And come back up, okay? That's the RDL. Your other choice, if you don't have weights, would be a supine hip extension. You can use a couch if you like, or if you have a stability ball. So for this, on the couch, you'll put your legs up like this, squeeze the glutes, and come up off the ground. Okay, if you're using a stability ball, you can add a leg curl. So come on up, curl in, out and down, back in and up. Okay, so that's what you could be doing. All right, that's the first exercise. Second exercise is push-ups, or you can do a chest press. So if you have tubing, you can do a chest press with tubing, or you can do a chest press with weights. Just come down onto the ground, right? And do your chest press. Tuck your elbows just a little bit so they're not here and they're not all the way out. They're just tucked a little like you would do at the bar in the gym. Okay? Those would be if you were doing push-ups at the bar in the gym. That's your chest press, or you can hold a tall plank. Okay? Third exercise is a split squat. You can do it with or without weights. okay? Driving that knee straight down, keeping that front knee over the ankle when you go down. Okay, that's a split squat. Or you can do a single leg squat. If you want to make it harder and don't have weights, just do a single leg squat. Okay, that's your third one. Fourth exercise, we're going to be working the back. So you can do dumbbell rows. If you have dumbbells, start nice and tall. I'm going to push those hips back, keeping those weights straight down by your side, and then you're going to pull back. Nice flat back, neck is neutral. Okay, eyes down to the ground, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay, neutral neck, keep that in mind when you're doing the RDL, right? When I'm down, I'm looking down. When I'm up, I'm looking up. Same thing on the kettlebell deadlift, okay? Another option for this would be tubing pull-aparts. Okay, arms straight out. Elbows soft, but the arms are fairly straight. Just a little softness in the elbows and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Last choice on this would be prone tees. If you have nothing, you just lie down on the ground. Thumbs are pointed to the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you raise those arms up. Okay? So those are our exercises. I will try to keep things moving for those of you who like it fast, but repeating what we need to know for those who need a reminder. We're starting with the kettlebell RDL, the kettlebell deadlift or the RDL, or you're doing the supine hip extension. So I'm going to start with the kettlebell. Okay, and here we go. We're doing 10 sets. We're doing 4 sets of 10. Right, so push those hips back. 1. My neck is neutral. 2. I'm breathing out at the top on my way up. 3. 4. Go down nice and slow and controlled, and then come up with more power. 5. 6. 7. Make sure you're pushing that kettlebell back between your legs. 8. 9. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Last one. 10. And you're not finished until you put it down. Okay? I'm going to move that out of my way. Next exercise is push-ups or chest press with dumbbells or the tubing, or you can be doing a tall plank. Okay, so we're going to be doing 10 push-ups. So a nice tall plank position, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold that core in tight, 8, 9, 10. You can push back for a second if you want to just release that. Remember when you're doing your push-ups to try to keep it out of your shoulders, right? Keep those shoulders away from the ears. I know in the gym, you guys get sick of hearing that from us. Okay, split squat or a single leg squat. We're going to be doing 10 on each side. All right, so I'm going to go single leg squat. 1, squeezing the glutes at the top, chest is up. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need a chair next to you, just for some extra support or balance, just don't lean on it. 6, 7, or you can always tap your foot down if you just need to reset. 8, 9, pushing those hips back, 10. Turn to look at you guys, you're not even there. Lost a little balance. Okay, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, good job. Now we're doing the rows. So dumbbell rows, or you could do prone tees, or you could be doing tubing pull-aparts. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to push my hips back, so I have a nice flat back, and just pull back. 1, keeping the neck neutral. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay, you get 60 seconds rest. Grab some water. Keep your feet moving. The rest is not permission to sit. You got to keep moving. Okay, so when we do get started, we're going to be back to the kettlebell deadlift or the RDL or the supine hip extension. So I am going to be doing the RDL right now. So I can show you guys. All right. And we just have to kind of make do with what you have at home. Sometimes the weight will be a little too light. Don't go with too heavy. I don't want you to hurt yourself. If you have weights that are a little too heavy, just go lighter or do one of the adjustments. Okay, so here we go for the RDL. Pushing my hips back, nice flat back. Breathing in on the way down. That's 2, squeezing my glutes at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay. Next is going to be push-ups or the chest press or tall plank. Okay, I'm going to go back to push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I like to push back. Okay, so we're back to the split squat or the single leg squat. So the split squat doesn't work so great for me, but you guys are going to do it here like this. Okay, and I'm going to do the single leg squat. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. You guys, your heart rate should be up now. Last one is dumbbell rows. Okay, so get your dumbbells. I did rows before. I'll do the tubing pull aparts with you guys. Remember with your rows though, nice hips back, keep that back flat, and pull straight up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. My shoulder blades come together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, that's 2 sets down. Get some more water. Keep the feet moving, and we will take 60 seconds. You need to let your muscles rest, kind of regroup. Okay? If you joined us and didn't put your name in the chat, please do so that I can know that you're here. That would be fabulous. Love to know who's with us. And we're going to be getting ready for the next set. Okay, so we did kettlebell deadlift, or you did an RDL, or you did the hip extension. So for those of you doing the hip extension, I'll do that with you guys now. So we're back to that first exercise, right? Kettlebell or dumbbell deadlift, or you're doing supine hip extension. So let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, squeezing the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job. Okay, we're back to push-ups or chest press. Do the chest press with you guys. So in your push-ups, nice tall plank, shoulders away from the ears. Chest press. If you want to make the chest press a little harder, you can raise your heels, right? Engaging your core more, keeping that back to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do try to find ways to challenge yourself, because like we talked about, different weights, like these weights are a little late for me for my chest press, but the other weights I have are too heavy. So try to engage your core more. When you're working out on your own, do more reps or do another set. And really be mindful of the muscles that you're using. If you're contracting the muscles and thinking the muscles you're using, the lighter weight will be okay. Okay, split squat or single leg squat, right? If you're doing the split squat, I'll try this time, you want to hold the weights. I'm going to start this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. 1, driving that knee straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, pushing up with that front leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And last one is going to be dumbbell rows, prone tees, or tubing pull aparts. Okay, so pushing the hips back, flat back, neutral neck. 1, squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2, 3. Think about your breathing. You want to breathe in on the easy part and out on the hard part. 6, so that's breathing in, going down, out when you're pulling those shoulder blades together. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. We have one more set. One more set, and then we go to cardio. And you will be all set for your day. So we're going to be back to the kettlebell and RDL, the deadlifts, or the supine hip extension. All right, so I'm going to do the kettlebell deadlift this time. And let's get ready to go. Pushing the hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in on the way down, out halfway up. 1 more. And back down. Okay. Push-ups, tubing, or dumbbell chest press, or tall plank. Here we go. Last 10 of these. Nice tall plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Split squat or single leg squat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, whoops, sorry guys, 4, 5, even the coach sometimes has balance issues, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, good job. We're going to do dumbbell rows, prone tees, or tubing pull-aparts. Here we go with the rows. Push the hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was 4 rounds. So we are done with that. Take a break. Get your space set up for whatever cardio you're going to do. We're going to do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 12 times. Okay? So get yourself ready. You can do any kind of cardio you want, right? I don't care if you do the same exercise 12 times or 12 different exercises, right? The point is just to keep moving, keep yourself getting your heart rate up as much as you can during the work. Rest during the rest, but keep your feet moving. Don't sit. And that's it. So just give me 1 sec and we're going to get started. All right, if you need some ideas, high knees, running in place, burpees. You could be doing mountain climbers. You could be doing quick steps on a step. Any of those things, ghost jumping. Any of them work. So you have 10 seconds to decide what you're going to do. And then our cardio clock is going to start. Okay, so 5 more seconds. I'm going to start with high knees. Ready, go. Five more seconds. And rest. You could be doing jumping jacks or full body extensions. All right, I'm going to do a quick step on my steps next. You have 5 more seconds to rest. 2, 1, go. Try to keep the arms and the legs moving. Five more seconds. And rest. Good job. Get some water, make sure you're hydrating. Five more seconds. I'm gonna do scissor jacks. Here we go. Keep moving. You've got this. Five more seconds. You got it. One, and rest. I'm so glad you guys are here this morning. It's always good to start my morning with you. Good workout. 5 more seconds of rest. I'm going to go into mountain climbers. Here we go. Go. Keep it going. Don't quit. Five more. And rest. Whew. Walk it off. All right, 5 more seconds of rest. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Almost halfway there. Five more seconds. Think about what you're going to do next. Be ready, set, go. Keep it going. You can do it. You only have 5 more seconds of this. You can do it a little faster. And rest. Five more seconds of rest. Ready? I'm going to full body extensions. You can add a little hop or a big jump if you want. You can turn it into squat jumps. Five more seconds. Rest. All right, that's 7 rounds down. More than halfway. We're going for 12. Five more seconds of rest. Ready, set, go. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Five more seconds. You ready, set, go. Come on, give it all you got. And if it's not your best, that's okay. Just don't stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. I'd rather see you keep moving. I'm going to encourage you to go do your best, but if you can't, just keep moving. That'll be your best for today, and that's okay. All right, 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds. And rest. Two more rounds. That's it. That's 1 minute more of cardio. You could do 1 minute. Right? You have to do 1 minute of anything. That's what I think. The minute might stink, but you can do it. 5 more seconds of rest. Ready, set, go. Okay, 4 more seconds. That's it. We have one last one. All right, so for this last one, give it everything. All right, when you're finished, I don't want you to say, oh, well, I could do one more round. I got one more round. Let's do it so you don't, okay? Whatever that is. It's almost bathing suit weather. 4 seconds of rest. Ready, set, go. Come on, last 10 seconds of cardio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job on that cardio. Good job. All right. So walk it off. Somebody said we're here too. Type your name so I know who where is. That would be great. Keep your feet moving. We're going to take a minute or two to bring the heart rate down before we get down on the ground to stretch. I hope you'll stay with me to stretch. I promise your body will thank you tomorrow if you stretched after your workout today. So cool down and we'll stretch. Bring back my mat. My heart rate's still a little high, so I'm going to guess yours is too. So we're just going to walk it off for a little bit more. All right. We are going to finish up where we started. So we're going to go down to child's pose. Take some breaths. Try and relax our body. So heels are together, pushing my hips back, stretching my arms out. Nice deep breath into the belly. Hold it for 2 seconds and then blow the whole breath out. Two more breaths. Now come on up into a quadruped. We're going to start with our neck and our back neutral, and then we're going to round the back and tuck the neck, cat-cow, and then drop the chest, arch the back. You're lifting your chin. That's one. Rounding the back, and then dropping the chest, lifting the chin. That's two. When you're rounding your back, push away from the ground with your hands. Really feel that stretch in your back. Do two more. And one more. And now let's return to neutral. So we're neutral quadruped. We're going to go into a tall plank. And then I want you to push your hips up for downward dog. So my hips are pointed to the ceiling. My heels are trying to touch the ground. Legs are straight. And feel that stretch down the back of your calves. Now come back to a tall plank, and then take your right leg and bring it in front for pigeon. Cross your body. Right, we're going to come down to the forearms, up on that left toe, pushing the heel back, sink into your hips. Take a nice deep breath. And then when we take the next breath on, take a deep breath. And as you let it out, see if you can go a little lower. So come down off your forearms, stretch your arms out. See how low you can go. If you can't, it's totally fine. Just do what your body can do. But sink into those hips. One more deep breath. Come back to the forearms and then to your palms. And then we're going to go back into downward dog. Back to the tall plank and bring the left leg in. Stretch that right heel back. Deep breath. If you can go lower, go ahead. Back to the forearms and then the palms. And then back to downward dog. And drop to your knees. Now we're going to come onto the back. So you're going to lie down on your back. Your knees are bent. Your arms are stretched out to your sides. And I want you to drop your knees to the right and your left ear to the ground. So in the opposite direction, you're turning your head. And breathe. Keeping your shoulders on the ground the whole time. You can return to neutral. So bring the knees to neutral. Turn the head in. And then we're going to drop the knees to the left side and the right ear to the ground. Again, don't let your shoulders come up. Return your legs to neutral, head to neutral. We're going to stretch both legs out. And then I want you to raise your right leg up, grab behind your thigh, and pull that in. If you have a strap and you want to use a strap, you can do that too. You're going to stretch out the hamstring. So pull that in toward you. And then take a deep breath. And when you let the breath out, see if you can pull that leg in a little more. And release. Switch legs. Left leg comes up. Right leg's behind. Right hand's behind. And pull that leg in. Feel that hamstring stretch. Your foot is flexed. And breathe. See, on that last breath, if you could bring the leg in a little further. And release. Okay, come on up. Next, we're going to stretch the quad. If you want to have a chair or next to the wall in case you need it. There's that camera, don't get too much. Okay, so we're going to grab the shoelaces. Try to point that knee down to the ground. Push the hips forward. Feel that stretch in your quad. And then switch legs. And release. Then clasp the hands behind your back. Raise them up. Open up that chest. Release. And then lace your fingers together, palms away from you. Feel the stretch in your back. And release. Right arm across the chest, hooked in that left elbow. Shoulder is down. And pull that across your chest. Release, take that right arm, put it back over your head, reach down your back, use the left hand on the right elbow to push it down. And release. Left arm across the chest, hooked in the right elbow. Shoulder down, pull it across. And release. Up over behind the head with the left hand. Using the right hand to push on the elbow. Stretch down. There we go, one more stretch for that neck. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Left ear to the left shoulder, and then gently tug on that right wrist. And we're going to switch arms. So right hand grabs the left wrist, right ear to the right shoulder, and gently tug on the left wrist. and release. So that's it for today. Have some protein after your workout. Make sure you hydrate after your workout. And hope you guys get outside today. It's beautiful. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, if you have any comments, let us know. And hope you have a great weekend.